right, brother, I want to bring up one last thing before we call it a day, and that is the top 10 in East versus West rankings. And I just kind of want to run through those real quick and just kind
Yep.
of get your thoughts on a couple of these guys. And I'm going to read out the list real quick. So we got Devin number 1, Hermes number 2, Jerry number 3, Gennady number 4, Georgy Savetkov number 5, Artem Morozov 6, Vitaly 7, Rivas 8, Dave 9, Georgy Derzanov 10. Okay, brother. So we got the top 10 here. Let's start off with a couple potential matches for you. Gennady rematch. Would you ever be interested in that anytime soon?
I would be interested after I take back the top spot.
Okay. Georgy Savetkov. I know we talked about this before. The only reason why I want to throw that out there is, Georgie kind of filled in for that match, didn't get enough training camp and all. So I'd like to give Georgie another shot at things. What's your thoughts on a rematch with that? Same thing?
Yeah, same thing. I'd want to go against the top spot before I went against either one of those two. To do a repeat match before I get the match that I want would
Doesn't
be
make sense for you.
right.
Okay. Now, Artem Morozov, but hold on, I don't want you to answer that one yet. Another one that really got my interest, Vitaly Leladin. I want to see that against you. What is your thoughts on that?
I think I win easy.
Wow, and why do you say that? Is it the
He's
style?
All and he top rolls, and he's going to go right into the position I want him to go.
Okay, and now his height, where it plays as a benefit to him the most other opponents. His height against you, I feel like, is going to work against him with your style. Is that true?
It'll absolutely, because he's going to have to open up further, right? Because he's got such a long lever. The minute he opens up further, and his first move is thinking he's going to come around my hand. My first move is I'm going to dive into him, and it's going to be a bad day.
So that match is like that's one you really, really want. Is that one of the most?
I wouldn't say I really, really want it. I just told you I think I'm going to win easy, right?
Okay, so let me reword that. Is that one of the out of the top 10 guys? Is he one of the guys you're most confident with to go against in a match?
I would be more confident, with that match. And remember, he had a battle with Dave, and Dave beat him with a press, right?
Yes, I do remember that now.
My press is a lot.
A whole nother world, bro. You're the top guy on the planet with the press, and that is for damn sure. Now, the other guy I want to bring up, Rivas. How does that one go with you two?
I don't know. He looks good, right? He's explosive. He's strong. He
remind me, is he a top roller or an inside guy? I'm thinking top roller.
I think he can go either, right? Because I've seen him, like when he beat Mike, he made it look relatively easy, right? And then what he also went against Dave, right? And then who did I see him go against? Who did he go against last? Do you remember?
Mike. I know it wasn't last, but I know he went against Michael Todd.
Yeah,
he beat him. Rivas he's been killing it lately. He's definitely been doing really good. Chad, who did Rivas go against last? Do you guys remember that? Still ask it. And so how do you think that match, man? Is that something that you think you would go in very confident with, or not so sure?
I would have to go in ready because he's an unknown, where I would think that Gennady is a more well-rounded in that sense. Like, I think he's like a little bit lighter version, a little bit weaker version of Gennady.
Okay.
Because what he reminds me of.
All right. Now, Artem Morozov, Vitaly Rivas. Which one would you want to pull first at it? All those three guys, you get to pick which one is your next match. Which guy would you pick?
So my same reply to you is going to be If it was just to get a win, I would take Vitaly.
Okay.
Then secondly, I would go against probably Rivas, then Artem, right?
Okay. Now, what makes you not want to go put Artem at the bottom? Is it that Artem style? He's coming inside.
Well, if he goes inside with me, it won't be good for him, right?
That's what I was thinking. That's why I wasn't sure why you said that. I would think that you'd want that inside match with Artem.
Yeah, I think he's just like he's the Energizer Bunny. The fucking guy never gets tired,
Yeah,
right?
look at you, bro. You're like the endurance king,
you know,
bro. You're like your 10-minute matches with it's the Michael Toddler and all.
telling myself it's only going to be one more second, one more second, one more second. You know, a bucket of sweat later all over the table, and I'm like, what the fuck happened to 1 second? Right? But
Yeah.
so yeah, no, I mean, I know I have good stamina, but one of my strengths is that I have that stamina, but I think he mirrors the stamina. I don't know if that guy gets tired. I think he wears a Superman cape underneath his clothes.
I mean, he is a mutant, dude. The dude is 285 with abs. I mean, that is pretty impressive. For real, man. So okay, so we kind of got an idea of where you want to go, but if you had to pick one dude, you keep saying the same thing. Devin is the one that you want next. You're going for the top spot. You're always hunting the top spot.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you'd be an idiot not to, right? Like, because if I set my goal to Devin, then after I take over that seat, I could give a shit less because I'm defending it. But always when you're making a move, isn't it always to go up? Who wants to make a move to go down? And, so I look at it like, why would I regress? I want to progress, right? Progress, not regress. And then that means fixate on who's sitting in my seat, go after that person, work my way there. So now the only logical thing was if Devin was too scared to go against me, which, he might, then it would force me to have to just go against Hermes again. And but
what happens though if we pull January at Vitaly? It's pretty much we know you guys are going to get on the table there.
Like, we're going to be going against each other, and both of us are going to say, "Oh, well, I'm not going to go 100%." Yeah, I'm going to say that, and then you're going to do whatever the freak you have to be able to dominate the other person.
But what happens after that then, bro? Like if you feel
he'll be scared.
But what if I'm just gonna throw this out there. What if Devin gets on with you and doesn't let you in your track and he has figured that out? What does that tell you, man? What are we gonna do after that? Like, would you go and readjust your style? Would you add another weapon into the arsenal? I'm just trying to plan ahead, bro. Just in case something does happen, we got a plan B and we could start plan B. And my plan B, what I'm thinking for you, bro, Bob Brown, let's start finding other avenues and other tracks, man. And yeah, that is something you would be open to. And
no, I would be fine with that. But you're already thinking that I'm not going to do well.
No, I'm not. Bro. I'm the guy that's got a plan 3 steps ahead for us, bro.
Play this video after the match, right? When you're saying to me after the match, "Oh my God, you were dominating Devin." Right?
I will eat my words, bro. I will apologize for you. I will.
After the match, you're going to say, "Oh my gosh, you're crushed. We got to get this match set up." That's exactly what you're going to say. Because you're basing your thoughts right now off the fact that I did horrible with Hermes. That doesn't count, right? Yeah. That's sure on paper, shit, I took the loss, but it'd been the same results if I didn't show up, right? So I had to show up. I did the match, right? But I'm telling you right now, I feel good, right? And then my strength's coming back like this. When I was training for that match at the Hermes, I broke that record with the one-arm table curl, and I did 195, right? And one-arm table curl, 195. I was on my way, right? If that freaking pneumonia didn't come, right? So look at it this way: I did the 195, one arm. And I did it for like 2, right? 2, I think I did 3. It was either 2 or 3. And then now the week I got pneumonia, I was out here in the garage. I tried to pick up the 80s, and I thought someone welded them to the floor.
Oh my
I
God.
was like, holy shit, these are so heavy. I had to look at them again. I'm like, are they really fucking 80s?
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, you just feel weak and tired. And all it did was sweat. So I get it. I took the loss. It's okay. Everyone can say, oh yeah, Joe, you perform my shit. My kid probably would have did better than me, right? I should have been there, but it's okay. I manned up. I reached down. I said, yeah, I got 2 balls. I'm gonna go. Right.
Yeah.
So I told Ingen right before the match, I says, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm trying to psych myself up. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. And you know, I lacked everything, right? So it was like I had nothing there. The only thing I had was if, like, when I was warming up with Ryan Turner and then Paul Lynn. And I was like, all right, just grab it. And then I was letting them hold me over here, and I was able to just hold them, and they couldn't do anything, right? And I would just bring them over. And, you know, Paul Lynn, whether he's being nice, like, holy shit, because you feel incredibly strong. I was like, yeah, okay, good. But that means my hand was still strong right there. I just had no explosion. And then I was just so tired. I think I probably shouldn't have warmed up. I think maybe that took on my
Shot
energy.
your load there.
Like, oh man.
Yo, the other thing I got to remind you though, bro, is they changed the cadence, you know, and I remember you saying as soon as you got off stage, 35 years in, you've never had that cadence. So the reason why I'm bringing that up now is you need to start training that way now and not forget that.
Right. Because I'll tell you what, right? I don't care. Everyone can say it's an excuse, it's whatever. But if you consistently used to ready, go. Because as soon as someone ends with the Y on ready, and you know at that point you're loaded up and you're ready to go. When all they say is don't move, go, right? There's just the go, right? No ready, go. It fucks you up, right? Because your body isn't ready, right? That's the whole word ready is like, I'm getting ready, go, boom, an explosion.